4。Hey guys, welcome to CGTN Live. I'm Serena and thanks for joining me to take a fresh look inside the terminal of Beijing Daxing International Airport. Well, today is September the 25th and also is the day the airport which is officially launching and starts its operation. So first of all, if we could pan the camera around so we can get a look inside of the terminal. As you can see, now we have have several islands for check-in counters. So we can see China Eastern. Well, basically, several domestic airlines have all found its spot inside of the terminal, including 3 major domestic airlines like Air China, China Eastern, and China Southern. And you can see on my left-hand side are the China Eastern check-in counters. They're all dressed up and ready for the passengers. And now, as you can see, okay, let's walk you through, talk to one of the lovely ladies from China Eastern. So as you can see, she's standing right next to a self-checking system. I was wondering if there's anything new or updated from the old versions. Hi, 你好，你好，我们是 CGTN 的记者。你好，请问您叫什么名字？
我叫张艺山。
谢谢 ，Thank you, thanks for joining us. So 我想先问一下，咱们现在新的这一套 self check-in 的这个系统，相较以前有什么不一样的吗 ？So hold on, sorry. So I was just like a double check if the new self check-in system has any updated segments or techniques than the old versions. 您可以给我们简单介绍一下吗？
相较之前，我们新增了人脸识别技术，就是我们可以靠刷脸来办理登机牌。因为我们是无纸化出行的机场，在最后一个环节是登机。登机的时候，我们也可以靠刷脸来登机，就不用出示那个纸质的登机牌。
Oh, I see. So basically, it embedded the face recognition inside of this little system, this small system. So can we do a little demonstration here? Because 我们可以来试一下嘛，因为我确实带了我的身份证在我的身上，我们可以试一下。Okay, so I'm gonna do the demo real quick since I have my ID with me. So, how do we do this?
选择这个，然后这是简单的。
All right, we start with the button face recognition and then agree with all these things. And then, okay, I'm just putting down. Oh, sorry, I'm putting down my ID right here. Okay. Ah.
它有绿色的识别框。
What's happening?
不好意思。
It's okay. Let's start over again. Face recognition. Agree with all the terms.
因为它根据您的身份证来弄的。
啊。
跟身份证差异太大的话，它也是有。
Oh, I see. Maybe I put too much makeup on my face.
可以再试一下。
Okay.
好吧，不好意思。
Oh, it's okay. At least we get a sense of how this face recognition is going to work. So basically, you put down your ID on the counter, and then and the system will collect your face information, and then all the information was stored inside the system, and which means next time you do not have to carry your ID. But the system will recognize your face. 是这个意思吧？意思就是我们只要刷一次身份证，然后收集了信息之后，下一次我们就不需要再带身份证来 check in 了，对吧？
对，我们靠这张脸就有个人脸识别，它有记录的功能嘛。它识别之后就不用了，它就以后您办理值机的时候刷脸它就可以的。
I see. 但是这样的话，就是我们在 check in 的时候，我们还是需要带身份证的，对吧
？check in 的是不需要的，因为 check in 它已经记录了您的人脸，所以你只要人脸在这识别一下就可以了。
那我们以后是不是坐飞机都不用带身份证了呢？应该是不可以的，因为安检的时候还需要，对吧？
对。
All right, 谢谢 ，Thank you, 谢谢。So that's a little demonstration of the newly face recognition systems embedded into the self check-in. So right now on my right-hand side is this one of the 8 giant C-shaped columns which hold up the whole airport. You can see I do like the shape. It's quite interesting, a little bit twisted, but in a very good way. And also you can see on the top, the natural lights shining through, which is also an energetic saving design. Because before I've talked to the head of China design team, so he told me this is definitely one of the highlights of the Daxing International Airport, because it's not only energy saving, but also it makes the airport the world's largest single airport terminal. Yeah, this is also very interesting. So as we walk closer inside, so now you can see, just like the other airport, it also provides very convenient services to passengers. Like we have Bank of China, and also we have like coffee shops over here. So basically, my colleague Kathy just went through the security check. So let's see what's the view over there.
International Airport. So now I have gone through the security check, as my colleague Dong Xue mentioned. As you can see, even though it just started working today, but it has already started its busy operation. And so let's go to have a look how fast it is. I will say that by my experience, this is the fastest security check experience I've ever got during my frequent travel time. So as we can see, it's quite automatic. You get this scan, you get this basket yourself from the counter beneath. And so we get a very efficient experience. We can see the whole process, and there is also international visitors. Maybe we can ask him about his fresh experience later. When the international visitor is going through his security check, at the top we can see there's a very interesting setting of this area. It's called saying goodbye area. So families and friends who send off their relatives or friends can actually say goodbye even after my checking, even after my security check. So I can wave my hands to say goodbye to my families and friends, even after going through the security check. And so maybe I would like to ask some of the passengers about their experience going through the security check. I don't know whether I could get the chance. Let's wait and see. Hi, let's have a look of the whole process. While they're waiting, yeah, maybe some of the equipment go through a second check, but still as fastest experience for me. Hello. Are you doing the interview as well?
Yeah.
So we're from CGTN. So I saw you go through the security check. For me, I think it's the fastest experience. How about?
Oh, I'm actually with
Okay.
CNN. Sorry.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
So you think it's quite fast, right? The security check system.
Seemed to work nicely. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So this is our actually our peers, our fellows working for CNN. So he has got a lot of coverage tasks himself, but he said it's a nice experience, as you can see from our footage. So as we walk this way, we're going into one of the boarding area that is the international boarding area. I do like the design, the whole design, without a single pillar on its ceiling. I would say without a single pillar. All the glass windows thing. And we have to talk about its unique design. It's the first time we use what's called the central radiation shape. Some media say it's kind of like the shape of a starfish, and others say for Chinese, it's like a phoenix in Chinese culture, phoenix 凤凰. So it's like a phoenix with its full wings open to the public. So we are quite in one of this radiation part that's going through the international boarding gates area. And as we go through this bridge, if we have a look down, we can see these boarding gates. That's the efficiency represented in its unique design. As far as we know that if I go from the security checkpoints to the remotest boarding gates, only takes about 8 minutes. Despite its vast size, I know that it has a size as large as some 63 Tiananmen Square. So it's huge, but only takes 8 minutes. So forget about those complaints about long walking distance inside the airport. That doesn't exist here. Only 8 minutes. You get to the remotest boarding gates. So, and of course, you got plenty of time to have a look of this shopping area of those big international brands. And you got a lot of time to have a look of its fancy design as well. As we're walking through, as I mentioned, this is the international section, international boarding area. Just now, before the security check, I also talked with one airport staff working for Daxing International Airport. She said they are designed to have 30% of its overall flight to be international bound in the future. So it will be a quite huge international hub in the future, ultimately. And let's have a look at what's going on here. Actually, a ceremony about opening of the Daxing International Airport will be held at 3 p.m. Beijing time. So it's quite the time now. So we see these flight attendants, staff working for Daxing International Airport is waiting for the special moment to launch the airports. That's why we got some of our first flights take off this afternoon. I know that my friend, my colleague Ning Hong is also on one of these flights that is going to take off at 4 p.m. By China Southern Airlines. As we can see, this is also a sideline event of the celebration of the founding of our new China for the 70th anniversary. So as we're heading to the ceremony, later we can see there is Beijing Daxing International Airport inaugural flight ceremony. So as we have to prepare for the ceremony and do more coverage, we have to end up here with our CGTN friends. But you can always leave us a message or follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, and CGTN app with us. And thank you for watching. I'm Wang Mengzhen, CGTN live streaming at the Daxing International Airport on the first day of its opening. Bye-bye.